just to keep in mind, guys, this is very crucial. When your timing is set on the cams, make sure, keep in mind, there's a sweet spot, right? Make sure that these are clocked all the way to the right, clockwise, right? When you're putting these splines in, look at the intake one. The intake is supposed to just naturally go in, right? The intake spline. You're barely supposed to move this at all. It's not supposed to, it's very barely any movement, right? So let's say it's flopped and it's the opposite side. Look at all that movement I had to do for it to actually line up. That is actually crucial for your timing. So make sure that this one, you find that sweet spot, just like so, as well as this one. This one is supposed to be about the same. So you clock it all the way to the right and see how naturally it just wants to go in. If you were to flip it, a couple of teeth, look at all that movement I had to do for it to actually line up. So just keep that in mind. And there you go. That's how you do it. So after you put these back on, you want to put the new seal on, the new gasket, right? In this case, since the little studs right here were in the Vanos itself and not the head, we just put the seal back on right here. And what you want to do first, you want to put the pistons in all the way, just as far in as they go, right? These hubs, you want to rotate them clockwise as far as they're supposed to go, as far as they can. Because remember, we did not tighten these bolts yet. That's going to be later. Now, you're going to want to adjust this. And luckily, we made markings on our hubs and our splines. So that's how they're supposed to go back in. Keep that in mind. So once the hubs are in, they'll be in. So you're going to have to adjust it kind of accordingly. Make sure that they go in nice and easy. Don't push on them too hard. Another thing you want to keep in mind when you are putting the Vanos back on, first of all, you want to space the Vanos between the head. You want to have 5 mil space. You want to take a tool like that, okay? Measure it out, so it'd be 5 millimeters exactly on both sides. And what you want to do is, this is the pre-tensioning technique, where if your timing is already correct, which in our case, it's good. It goes in both easy and freely. Once you adjust it, this is the pre-tensioning technique. Tighten these 4 bolts directly across from each other. So this guy, that bottom guy, and that guy. Tighten them all the way, okay? Take turns. Tighten them all the way, and then loosen them a quarter turn. These 4, loosen them a quarter turn. Then you want to take these bolts, tighten the Vanos down completely, and then start torquing down all those 4 bolts by turning the motor as well. That way, you are ensured that your timing is going to stay the same, and the pre-tensioning technique is actually working. Tighten them nice and evenly. You don't want to go too much on each side, just so you know. It tightens all evenly across the board. A little side note, when you're putting this on, if you're having a difficult time, remember that this exhaust hub needs to go directly into the 2 holes of, in my situation, the stock oil pump disc, right? It's in there. You can see that the hub, the little lobe that broke off, is tightly in there, and it's all good. If it's not going in, make sure that it does, because that's where it's supposed to go. A lot of aftermarket ones, a lot of aftermarket oil pump hubs, oil pump discs, they have more than 2 holes, right? So you could kind of choose which ones you want to go into. But in my case, I never changed the oil pump disc. It's just the hub that we replaced. So it's supposed to go into the 2 existing holes that are already in there. Now, for us to tighten all these bolts, pretty much what you're going to want to do, if you notice when you were tightening all these, the hubs should be moving just a slightly so, you know what I mean? The hubs should have been moving. Should have clarified that. But now, we'll just tighten all 4 as in the top 4 that you're able to see on each hub. Just a little, you know, just tight enough, but not insanely tight, because we're gonna have to be rotating the crank. We're gonna have to be turning the motor ever so slightly to tighten all of these. All right, now you could put a rag underneath the Vanos again, because we're gonna be turning the motor clockwise. You're gonna take out the centering pin, the center lock pin. Be careful with your radiator. Do not puncture a hole in it. Take that out. Take your big ratchet, put it in there, and we're going to be turning the motor, okay? So, before we do that, for us to turn the motor, you want to make sure your top dead center is still good. You want to make sure your timing is still well, right? And you want to tighten all these bolts. So, tighten the top, tighten them very nicely, so they'd be nice and tight, obviously. Okay, we're going to be turning the motor now. Tighten the next few, or the center one, you know. That was about half a turn of a motor. Tighten them all up, and put your motor back to top dead center, just to make sure that everything still fits. So remember, top dead center, there's going to be a little arrow down there. I do not have, oh, there we do. There's going to be a little arrow. You can see it. This, it's really dirty. This arrow right here, it's going to be pointing at number 1, okay? Let's give it a few turns. Let's see where that number 1 is. Right there. We are now on top dead center. So what you want to do is you want to take your timing tool again, just to make sure that everything really is still properly timed, okay? Take your intake, fits all the way. Take your exhaust, fits nice and smooth all the way. Timing is verified. Make sure all your bolts are tightened. All 6 on each hub, okay? Make sure they're all tight. Go through, make an extra turn on your motor if you need to, but just make sure that all these bolts are tight and secure. Okay, now we're going to be putting the oil accumulator line back on, okay? Remember, the main point of it goes up top right here. There's 2 little washers we've replaced, right? Put it over this, there you go. Beautiful. Don't tighten that all the way yet, because remember, there are 2 bolts that hold this line in general. There's one of the 10 mils that is actually the Vanos bolt. You could put that one back in. We'd have to remove it again after you tighten all this down. Just like so. And then there's a small 10 mil bolt way deep in there that, dude, even I can't see even if I tried. Right in there, yep. Right where my middle finger's pointing, that black bracket. You're gonna have to get that in there. And then this big boy. Damn boy, you thick! Damn boy, he's thick! Tighten this guy down, just like that. Nice, wipe off your area of all excess, of all nasties. Wipe off the entire surface area of where the new head valve cover gasket is going to be sitting. Then you want to take your solenoid pack. This ECS kit actually comes with a new gasket you're going to be putting on this whole solenoid pack. Same way it was on. Alright? Put your solenoid back in. Make sure everything fits as it should. Just like that. And you want to start putting in your bolts. The long ones go through the top, of course. Make sure it's going in nice and even. You want to take your 5 mil hex, screw them in. Don't go too tight yet until all the bolts are in. Take your 2 small ones, put them in there, just like that. If you remember from the beginning of the video, we've released this guy to release some pressure. We need to tighten him now. Tighten the pressure. Boom. That guy's tight. Solid. And pretty much at this point, you're just gonna want to put everything back the way it was. We're gonna take the little bridge that we had on the Vanos. Remember this guy? Yeah. A little bridge. Yeah, that's a thing. Like so. Put it underneath. Okay. Put these 2 10 mils in the front. Make sure not to drop nothing in there, dude. For real, for real. Be careful with this. Put the 10 mil right there. Make sure it's live on there. Don't tighten them all the way. Put the second boy. Okay. The bridge is there. Take this this bracket that goes over the bridge, over the chain. Okay. It's 5 mil. Okay. 5 mil hex. Make sure that's going in nice and smooth. When it does, take the second guy. Make sure he's going in nice and easy. Just like so, and then you can tighten them. Tighten them all. And then from there on, just connect everything you've disconnected. Just go backwards at this point. Pretty simple. And that should be it for this, really. That's how you do the Vanos, but right now you're gonna see the first startup after this job is done, right about now. That's that, you guys. Thank you for supporting this channel. The ones that are super dope. Just stay tuned because we have real big things coming. We have the V10 into another M3, so that's good news. Val's doing the big turbo swap sooner or later. It's gonna be awesome, man. It's gonna be tight. Thank you. Peace.